excitement in the air. And how could it be otherwise with these two teams about to lock horns? A quality spectacle highly likely to unfold, and a lot to play for today. Live on EA TV. Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be a thriller. It's Tunisia, and they take on Japan.
Well, I have to say, this has the makings of a very good game. There's some real talent out there today.
And here's how Tunisia will line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And here's the starting 11 for Japan.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 of sorts, but they will play with a number 10, who I believe has to affect the game. Yes, he needs to pass it well, but he also needs to make runs beyond the two strikers.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. Ko Itakura. Tomiyasu. Takafusa Kubo.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Back underway, 1-0 it is. Mejbri. A very timely interception. Tomiyasu. Watanabe. Daichi Kamada. Kamada. In possession, Doan. That's a good ball. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Kamada. Passing it accurately. What can they do from here? Ito. Ko Itakura. Daichi Kamada. Can he play it in? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Wataru Endo. Itakura. Ito. Daichi Kamada. Hiroki Ito. Fine build-up play. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Oh, it might be. Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Itakura. Hiroki Ito. Daichi Kamada. Endo. Good idea. Oh, gut feeling to push that away.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
And a good-looking ball. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Smuggled behind for the corner. Playing it in. And putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Looking ball. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Now options are plenty. Let's see about the cross. A bit disappointing in the end. Hannibal Mejbri, Jan Valery. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Itakura. Endo. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Wataru Endo. Kamada. Endo. Daichi Kamada. Nicely constructed. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Deciding to go short with this one. Kamada. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Tomiyasu. Ito. Favouring possession football. Endo. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Wataru Endo. Endo. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Wataru Endo. Can they create something from here? That's a lovely ball. Is it going to be? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Abdi. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Hiroki Ito. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Slimane. Stopped a certain goal.
Oh, such a vital block there.
Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Ko Itakura. Wataru Endo. Tomiyasu. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Doing well to keep it. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Nicely weighted ball. Both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Watanabe. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? That's a superb challenge.
What a piece of defending that was.
Hiroki Ito. Kamada. Ito. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Just the challenge that was required. Could catch them on the break. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, it was all going so well until Well, it came down to the finish.
Yeah, up until the end product, that was excellent football.
Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop, and now going back to caution him. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Around him. Unfortunately overplayed.
Yeah, right idea, just the wrong execution.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Tanaka. Terrific piece of goalkeeping. Saad. And an opening. Oh my goodness, monster tackling. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And let's give credit to the defending. Decent idea. Here's Skiri. Hannibal Mejbri. Running it back. Saad. Rani Khedira here. And we will have just one additional minute. Might be able to set up the chance. Really vital interception.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?